Don't call yourself that.
That's what it is. I'm about that. Oh, put this in. I forgot that. Put this on there.
Where is it connected?
At the bottom. You know, like you charge it. Look. Oh, you switched it over? Good. Oh, you can do that already? Because it hit? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Look. So she switched that around?
Look at my shade. I see you cooking. I'm trying to see how you get clothes like that close to Michael.
What? Because I had that 500 for my birthday.
Oh, that's what it was.
And graduation.
Oh, okay.
Because I eat.
Anyway. In that part.
It's just because I'm better.
Uh-oh. Better than Michael?
Better in general. What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Turn it this way.
What'd he get? He had the shoe with it.
I got my block layers on.
Where was it? July 9th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, today's July.
Or today. Let me see. Don't show this.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Can I get half? Can I get half, Michael?
Oh, low. Look at that.
Can I get half?
Oh.
Can I get half of the balance? That's paycheck.
He won't have to pay. Oh. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's in that one and that's in that one. So together.
Can you just give me half of one of them? Give me half of one of them.
Anyway, so what were you saying?
I've been working hard, Cal. I've been working hard.
He been working hard.
So have I.
I know, but you see, I've been putting it out for like, keep crazy.
Sibling tax.
Sibling tax, no, because he's
only younger siblings get to do it, and since I'm the only girl, I need to double it.
On what?
So,
What? Because he hit your? You mean tax like giving you the money because he
correct?
Tax fell on your leg. Uh-oh.
Girl. Anyways,
that's
lock in.
So what were you telling? What were you saying, Michael?
I mean, I was saying something about how, like, do you think that you'd be friends with us if we were all the same age? Like, we all entered college, you met us as how we are now. Will we all be friends?
Oh, would I be friends with y'all?
Yeah, like, you think we would be genuinely like friends, or you think we just like not talk to each other?
I think we would be. Well, hold on, let me, because I want people to be able to hear y'all. So let me get this mic. I'm sorry, I did this before I got on here.
Ma, is this her?
Who?
I think it's on her.
For everybody who's in here, all 74 of y'all, I appreciate y'all being on live.
Yeah.
We're doing real 3 a.m. talks, just talking about different types of things tonight.
Okay,
so just anything. Just make sure to throw that like on the video, you know.
Okay, go ahead. That should be long enough.
All right. Here you go.
I have my thing all twisted up there. But anyway, so
the moment I put it in, it'll just start working.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That bit here is from this mic right here.
All right, cool. But yeah, basically, I was saying like, say we all were in college, and we all came in at the same time. You met us we're all the same age, we're all 18. You met us. Mm-hmm. You met me at how I am. You met Michaela how she is. Mm-hmm. Would we all be friends? Or like, who would you be cooler friends with?
Who would I be cool? Okay,
yeah. So like, how would you view me? How would you view her? And who would you be cooler friends with, and why?
Okay, I'm gonna start off with Michaela. I would be friends. I'm pretty sure I'd be friends with
Nathan
Michaela.
in it too. Even though, so put Nathan in it too.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I want to be Nathan first.
Listen. Everybody gets their chance to say it. So we'll all go. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you explain that.
Well, you want y'all go first. I'll go last.
No, I want you to go first.
Okay.
I want to go last.
So listen, I'll let her go last.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just do oldest to youngest.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all try to do me. Just try to do me.
I'm gonna know either way, so it doesn't matter which way I say it.
Okay.
So basically, though, basically, like, why you would want to talk to them? Like, who would you be the closest with, and how would you view each one of us? So, like, I view Michaela like this. I view you as like this. I think I'd be cool with her because of this. I said we would be less cool because of this.
Okay.
And then. For me, you, all of us. So me,
based off how I am, though, not because I know y'all.
Not that you know. Okay. You just met us how we are.
Because I'm a vibe. I've always been a vibe.
And Nathan's in it too. Okay. All three of us. All your go ahead.
Okay, I'm a vibe. I've always been a vibe. So I vibe out with anybody. It's very rare that I meet like somebody I just dislike. So I know me and Kayla will definitely click, especially we were in the same dorm in college. Yeah. We definitely because she real more laid back. and I'm more, like I talk. She
Hyper?
talk. You think I'm hyper?
Yes.
Do you think I'm hyper, Michael? I don't think I'm hyper.
Alright.
I can get hype though.
Exactly.
I definitely
It's
can
because
get
you
hype.
know each other. Because you know you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She would never say that. She didn't know you. Like, yo, you met her and you didn't know her.
I don't think she'd be a sunny day shine. Like, I feel like she's one of them optimistic people.
Right. She's like, hey.
I am optimistic because I feel like if I can look on the bright side, why wouldn't I?
I don't.
Okay, well, but I feel like I would definitely vibe with her. I think I would be like, if she stayed down.
That's the point though.
What?
The people who, it's sad. It's not sad, but like the people who get up the brightest light, you get dim the most.
Baby, don't that people try to dim you the most? They definitely try to dim you the
Some
most.
people who are like, they're so nice. People want to make them like not nice. You know what I'm saying? You want to like dim them down to the day.
They can't see you.
I know, but I'm saying they want you to be like a regular person. So like, they see that you're so nice, so they want you to be like them. So they try to make it, let me dim you down to how I am, so we can be the same. So you won't have like glory.
But that's why you gotta know you gotta know you a vibe.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like the people who are mean get rewarded in different ways.
People who get who are mean.
Yeah, they get rewarded in different ways. So.
Once you turn it a little bit, so they really can't see. Like turn it that way towards you.
You need to skip this one, though.
Oh, I can scoot over because that don't make me no difference.
Yeah.
Let me scoot this one and then scoot.
Because you talking and they don't know who talking.
Yeah.
So I think you have to turn the whole light thing. I think.
No, he did.
No, I think.
Okay.
Then just skip this.
But anyway, so
that's perfect.
yeah, people do try to DM people like when they, just not confident in it. That's why I say you gotta know almost like who you are. If you know your vibe, you don't let no people come steal that that vibe from you. But back to what we were saying, like Michaela, I think she'd be real cool, especially if she live in the same dorm with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, girl, let's go get some groceries, let's cook up some stuff, let's go here, let's go there. I think she'd be my running mate. Like we gonna go get in some not too devious stuff, cause she ain't gonna go too far with like that. But I think like this stuff like like just everyday stuff, like a good confident person I could tell some stuff to, and I don't think it's gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying, like that. Yeah. And then like if I was going home on the weekend, oh girl, you can come, like that kind of person. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I want to go get in trouble with you, like you wouldn't let me get in trouble first of all. But I mean, and plus,
you can go.
But
I ain't gonna be a part of nothing.
Yeah. But also, and not that even I'll be looking for trouble, but I've never been that person.
No witness, accomplice, no none of that.
That's kind of how I feel.
I stay in my own way.
I always feel like that. If I'm gonna go do something, I know one thing I'm not gonna tell on me. Yeah. So that's why I don't need nobody else to go do nothing with me. And I've always been like that. So you
said Michaela was snitch, or she wasn't snitch?
No. I don't think she was snitch, but I would just be like, some people would have.
Don't expect nothing from me.
But some people would like just respect like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna put her in that position to do whatever.
Right.
So I think I wouldn't know you no more.
Get me done with. Yeah. I don't know why he think you can see you. You can't see you. What is you doing?
Here, let me skip this way so you can just lean on me.
I'm not clean enough to be like sitting in your bed.
Well, good thing she don't use that.
Y'all glasses on. Y'all just
I want to see.
This is professional.
See
I'm trying
what?
to see the screen. I'm trying to read the screen.
Good, right? I have to see better with it.
Trying to read the screen.
Okay, so anyway, y'all don't have to worry about reading the screen.
It doesn't matter. Keep going.
But anyway, so for Nathan would be the kind of person like I would be talking to all the time, like confident stuff on the phone, not necessarily hanging with. Because Nathan don't really hang.
We mean confident, like you.
Like you know how you like. Oh, I'll be trying to get advice from him. Like if I date, like a dating advice, or like the scoop on somebody. If I like somebody,
I feel like the scoop is the right word.
Nathan will tell. He'll tell that.
I'll be trying to get the scoop on. Who is
Nathan will tell that type of information.
And also like a hookup. Like if I was to hook up with somebody, I'd be like, ooh, gonna let them know how, or whatever.
Nathan gonna say it so low key.
He's like, to download that. Everybody's he right there.
He's just gonna say it so low key. He's like, hey, I gotta respect it. Like he just told you something.
Gotta respect his game.
Hey guys, there you go.
Yeah, he definitely. And then like he'll probably be somebody I actually want to like compete with, study with, like grades and stuff. Probably like that.
And then
Michael, yeah, I would definitely kick with Michael because I know he would be down with kicking. I know he'd be down with kicking it, but also I think it'd be like What you say you don't
It
party?
says not party boy. Don't say that.
No, not like that. I feel like Mama, if I don't want to have some fun, she's taking you. Like what?
Okay.
If she wants to be
Hey, 'cause I am the
responsible,
fun,
she's
you feel
taking
me?
me.
I am the fun.
Like what? I'm
Wait.
being so for real.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it's something like, oh, well, yeah, if it's like,
Like you talking about if I want to get in something dangerous, Michael be the one to call. Don't call me. Call Michael. Like Michael figure it out.
I would hope he
Figure
say
it out.
no, but usually I don't call nobody else.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm saying it's like Michael.
That's crazy
there's
to say.
80, like this.
I mean, I'm glad that you feel like that, but that's crazy. That's not crazy.
Well, I'm saying, I feel
God,
like
I'm just a
I
regular guy.
cannot
I'm a
see
regular.
you.
Listen,
cannot-
I'm a regular guy. Okay.
I'm
Oh,
saying
I'm not
out of
going to
all
the movie
three-
because you don't.
I'm saying out of all three of us,
That's
I
good.
think Michael
I
would be
got
the
it. I'm
most
lean, I'm
likely. He's in here, Mama.
No,
I'm
he's
in.
not. Oh,
I
there
am.
he is.
Yeah.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there. But listen, I'm saying out of all three of us, Michael would be the one person to call if you wanted to get into
No, but
something.
if well, I hope you wouldn't be like get into something
I'm
like
not
that.
saying like illegal,
But I think
I'm
Michael
saying
would be
like
my-
go to somewhere.
Well, I
like,
think
She
go to
said
a
if you need to
party,
slide
go
on somebody,
outside.
you gotta call Mike.
Yeah.
You try to slide on something.
Cause
Something needs to
somebody
be done. They said call Michael.
Well, I would
No,
no.
something needs to be done. Call Nathan.
I was like,
If you want to go do something, call Michael. Something needs to be done, call Nathan. There's a significant difference between those
if I
two.
did like yeah, right.
If he needs something to be done, it's called
God.
Nathan.
You gotta
If
wait for
he
your
can do
own-
something,
no, you
call
gotta-
Michael.
That's
gotta wait
funny.
for
That's
your own
funny though. That's funny because
But she got to wait for her own time.
we both know what that means. It's funny
I'm
because we all know what that means.
realistic. Like what?
You want something to be handled? Like, you stop this.
He ain't gonna ask no
Stop
questions.
it right now. Crash out. Nathan will do it.
Yeah, cause he ain't gonna ask no questions. If he say you
Y'all
got
gonna
that,
talk,
he got
Y'all
that.
gonna stop talking about baby like that.
Everybody
behind his
knows.
back.
Everybody knows gonna crash. You about to crash about something. So it's like
nobody stopping him either.
he chilling, but when it's time to crash, he's
Don't talk about my baby like that. Don't
I
do
feel
that.
like if
He
you
gonna crash out.
were to say something, he will take it at face value and he's gone.
You know-
But I'm
you know
not gonna
that's why
tell
he's
him
good
that
at
ain't
football,
gonna be
right?
serious.
Exactly.
You know that exact reason is why he's good at football.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Locked
Cause
in.
No,
I would have been great at football because he got my same mentality.
Right.
You said, do I see stuff and y'all that I for myself? I definitely see my mentality.
that's why I'm
like
trying to help
Nathan.
Nathan. I want to try to like, I don't want to be on him too much, but I want him to like realize like, Nathan, you got it. Like you still got it because like
He got it.
I know he's gonna feel really like. I know how he feels because he showed me all this anime. So like, sometimes I'll be looking into it. 'Cause I'm like Nathan sending me stuff for a reason.
Yeah.
So I look into it and like it goes like all like kind of not dark paths, but like
It's kind of dark. Some of it be dark.
but like a dark path. But then like you can see like the struggle of like how I'm trying to get over stuff. That's how I feel he's moving right now. Like he's not saying too much because he know what he got to do. Like he might be looking like he's just chilling, but at the end of the day, he know he go time. Like
Well, see, I think that he wasn't on the all gas no brakes this summer because he had the he trying to gain the weight. that they
but
wanted
he
to.
still has that hunger to want to do it.
Yeah.
That's why I could see from when he was working out. Like he was going hard, he would go hard. Basically, he couldn't because it's like he didn't want to be the wrong weight. So he's just. But I could tell at the end of it, I was like, when I talked to him in the last
Right before he pulled off.
I was just like, I don't know what I said to him. I was just like, Nathan, like, let me know, like, it's like, let me know if something like what it is. He said, I got you. I was like, dang, like, he really meant it. Like, he'll be meaning stuff he be saying. So
Oh, you say he don't be mean or he do?
it's like, I don't know. He'll be meaning stuff that he say, like, he mean it, but he don't. But that's how he meant it. So I was like, felt bad for him.
What did he say though? Oh, you felt bad for him? Why?
I don't know. It's just like,
Because he had to leave and go do that?
yeah, he's
No.
just, he got it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But he got it.
Made me mad though, like for
No,
real,
no.
because like he
It's
got
building,
it.
But it's building him, and that's what I told him. I said, you know what? With life struggles is only because I'm a little bit old. I'm older than y'all that I can tell you. And I told him I said it's all a part of your testimony. It's gonna build you.
It's just like I can see that.
It's
how
making
he's
him
trying
mentally.
I can see how he kind of changed though. Like he was optimistic, and then like he kind of like. I don't know who told him to go there. You know what I'm saying? I told him, so it's like.
Well, I think I still. And I told him I said that's still the best decision.
And even like I know how I would view it. I'd be like, man, like if that one thing just didn't happen, because that's how I view a lot of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole like path is like if I made this one different. Like I always think like, remember I was supposed to go to Weiss the freshman year. I was like, what if I went that year? I probably could have turned up because that would have exited the whole. The dude who was cocky.
Yeah.
That would exit that right that day, that year. So that next year I would have been on everything. I'm like, that could have happened, and I could have been in a completely different situation. Like, you know, you think about the alternate.
Yeah, but
or if you go in so much worse.
That could have good work. I'm saying that's what I'm. If you just have
especially knowing my personality and how I am, that kind of I've been moving, that can make it way worse.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and just
kind of good. It's like kind of
and meeting certain people too early in your life is not a good thing too.
Right. So I feel like that would maybe like go down. That could have been a bad spiral. Like
exactly.
So and that's why I'm like, it's kind of good because like
everything
earlier you get that little like reality check of like. Everything's gonna go like left. It could all go left for you, or it could be moments where it go high, and you gotta appreciate it.
Yeah,
that's how I learned from that. Like,
well, let me tell you what. I even for
even for track, like I was so good at like track.
Yeah,
and you know, it's like I went to regionals 4 years in a row. Never made it to state, but it's like for you to even do that, like I gotta be cold for that. Yeah. Right, that's cold. Like
for you to get a full ride 4 year scholarship.
Right, but I also said I don't really care about it no more.
I know you didn't care about it.
But the thing is, like, I was so good at something that I didn't even care about. Like, it's all because I wasn't able to play football. That's the only reason I even went that hard. To be honest.
But I'm
you know what I'm saying though? Like, I only went that hard for football, and I was still training for that. That when the track thing came. You saw it turned up, and that was like crazy. Like I never ran 100 before.
I know what
you're saying. So
I
was like, dang, like I did all that for something I really did care about. So like. When people like, oh, you don't care about it, like, you know, like you saying like, Michael, do you even care about it? It's like I do care about it. It's just like,
but you didn't trust the process.
I definitely did the wrong things, like, but that's because I feel like I definitely underestimated myself, like, because of the whole like position change. I was just like, I didn't care, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I just didn't care.
But you have to think.
At that moment, I didn't care. In that time period, I didn't care.
I know you didn't.
Now I care, but I want to do what I want to do, or I just put it away.
They can't see you your face. Yeah, but you
just put it away. But it's just like.
But you really don't have to put it away because you're still young. Like
I know, but to me, I always look at a time frame. Like I've been holding myself to a time frame, which I shouldn't. Especially nowadays, like no reason to hold yourself to a time frame. But people getting drafted at 22, people my age are getting drafted now.
Yeah.
Who went to high school with me.
Yeah.
Michael could go to the draft tomorrow. That'd be somebody that I was going crazy on in practice that I knew you know what I'm saying, you know something that you know. And that's not even towards anything, but I'm just saying like I was holding my own.
But let me tell you this, because everybody gonna have a different path, right? Like I was telling your brother, I was telling him, I said, yeah, you know, it's a mental game they're playing, but it's gonna make you mentally strong. And for the next level you're gonna step to, you're gonna have to be mentally strong. Now if you crash and you just over this little point, you just kind of give up on this little point, then you wasn't prepared to go to the next level. And that's kind of what you have to look at things like, because sometimes you shielded and protected about a lot of, you know, the Lord's gonna keep you shielded and protected anyway, so you don't step out too fast you don't need to get nothing too fast in life. You understand? And if you can't handle it, or you get to it so high and you're not gonna be able to handle it, then it's not gonna be a good thing for you anyway. You're gonna mishandle it. So I don't think anything happened for you. I just think that you didn't trust the process. The same thing I'm telling your brother, same thing you preach to your own brother, is like to trust the process. Oh, come on, keep just sticking there. But you wouldn't listen to that advice, but you turn around and giving that same advice to him, which is still good advice. It's still a good advice. If you want to double back and go back and run track, I believe 100% that you can get another full year ride. Because we're not talking about a person who just got one scholarship. You got one for that, and they turn around and can't get by the football thing. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you had an opportunity to do it. But you didn't want to embrace your gift, and that's okay, but your gift opened room for you to do the football thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, the whole thing is like, I just said a whole lot about like, dang, like, you make mama, why you always tell me to do that? Like, I kept blaming you for a lot of it, to be honest, like.
Yeah.
But it's not your fault. I mean.
Well, no, you're going to give your kids the best advice you could possibly give your kids, because you want them to be set up right for the future, right? So you're going to give your kids.
No, but I can see how I did Nathan, where it's like, I gave him some advice, genuinely good advice.
But Nathan was telling you the same thing I was telling about you. Like, he was telling you the same thing. No, Mike, trust it. And you would not listen. Like, you were like, no, I'm so dead set on what this other stuff.
No, I'm saying that I would always tell Nathan, like, I told Nathan to go to Cisco, and he just like.
Call out where he going.
Okay, my bad.
I know what you're saying.
He didn't question what I said. Like when he said he knew I was for real. Mm-hmm. He knew I did my research. Just trusted pure gut.
Anytime you say anything about numbers, research,
trust your
anything, he's irritating. Why is that irritating for you?
No, I'm just saying he trusts Michael like as far as anybody can throw.
He trusts Michael because Michael ain't never changed up like that. Like he and he know Michael when it comes to numbers and sports and stuff. He knows what he's talking. Like he legitimately know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Because he's looked at not just that one particular element of it. He looked at everything and then he'll make a decision, which is a smart way to do it.
Michael's like analyst.
And that's what I told him because he was kind of regretting it, like in the early spring. And I was like, "What are you regretting it for?" I said, "I would tell you the same thing. I would tell you the same thing Michael told you then." And I said, "It's still reigning true right now." And it's still, I said, "But this is growing you up, like mentally growing you up, and it's also humbling him at the same time because I think every athlete at some point needs to be humbled so they'll know." That hey, somebody else out here want this just as bad as I want it,
and it make you a better athlete. Now than happen until you get to the NFL where that could cost you your whole contract.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I was saying like, it was that one night, Mom. Like,
if you gonna talk, you gonna have to get over to the why you scared to get by your sister? Scoot on over.
I'm not scared. I'm still eating. Like I'm trying to.
Still eat, But nobody can't see you talking. That'll irritate me if I was watching. But go ahead.
Okay.
I'll be like, who is this talking? No, you know how people scroll through. But anyway, go ahead.
But anyway, you good?
That's good.
All right, but basically, I'm saying like, what was I saying? I was saying something about how Nathan was. Well, I want to say two things. One is, I could see how like the vision happened. Like, well, I told him something kind of wrong, like not wrong, but I could see how I genuinely meant it. Mm-hmm. And then it didn't go exactly as I thought it was gonna go. But that's you remember you told me like, oh, you should take the track thing. I was like, yeah, like Mama looked for my best interest, and you genuinely looked for my best interest in that moment. Mm-hmm. But in my head, it was never gonna be the best interest. So,
but if you had, because you had your own agenda. But if you had to went
so if that went positive, that went very positive, I would have been like, that was my decision. Like I did that. If it went left, I was like, that was not my decision. You know, it was mine.
You want to claim it? No, that's he telling the truth. That's how you know he always been like that. Like,
but I would deflect it. I'd be like, Mama, why you do this? Like, and so I had a victim mentality.
Because I'm he's a scapegoat. Period.
No, but I had that victim mentality. I ain't gonna cap.
But you need to get past that.
I had the victim mentality for a couple things. So
yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, now I can finally.
No, I'm not, because I can get close to you and I don't have no problem with it. Wow. And period. Now you said what now?
Yeah, but I had the victim mentality.
Well, you grow
Even
up
now, like I feel like I'm like letting go of the victim mentality. Like stuff that I do is like, it is my fault. Like consciously, that's my fault. You know,
and so that's like just for you saying that, that's maturity right there.
Yeah,
like you. That's like stepping in grown man
earlier
stuff.
when you was telling me that stuff, I was like, I gotta like I do need to lock in. Like I'm doing a lot of wrong. Like it might look good, but it's wrong. Like so, it's like it might look like I'm not doing anything, but obviously you know. So,
but my thing is, you look good to people
who
like
don't know me.
You talking about going like that? But I'm just saying stuff that
people that don't know me do look good, but the people who know me, they know it don't look good.
Yeah. And even if people didn't know it, but you just know for your own way you going in life, you just gotta know that your stuff. Like I told y'all, each one of y'all, before y'all leave the house, I told you went out to college. I told you, Nathan, you gotta be who you are. You are good enough. I've told her that too. You're good enough. Don't let the world tell you nothing about you. How they gonna tell you something about you? They just meeting you. And then a lot of the people who your age, what can they tell you about life? That's why I say people get on these social media platforms, and don't get me wrong, because we all watch social media, we do all that. Yeah. But I'm saying, but you getting on here giving relationship advice, you got to live some life before you jump on and be like, oh yeah, I'm an expert on. No, one relationship don't make you an expert. But when you've been through the fire with somebody else, baby, you can tell about some ups and downs and some, and just how to not lose people in the curves of life, because you're gonna life go like this. So you ain't gonna be always just up. He's gonna up, down, the whole time.
Remember that dude I told you about? He was in my algebra class. I don't want to say his name, but I mean, this is his name. He's the one on the left.
Okay.
He would always like joke with us about this algebra stuff. He's like, he didn't even know it that good. But he's trying to be an engineer, so he's going to engineer at the school. The big school next to it. But he transferred there this year. Don't say the name of the school because obviously dox him, right? But basically, he was transferred to that school, and he was always like, he's always cool with me though. Like he always like, he'd be cooler than the average one of his, how they are. He actually was genuinely cool. Like he understood like a lot of. You could tell he'd been around some people like that. He just kind of understood like how you are, and like it wasn't in like a sneaky way. It wasn't like he was trying to study. It was just like he just kind of understood.
Yeah,
he was cool, like cool people to meet. I've never met somebody like that until like last semester.
Yeah, but you'll meet a lot of people if you give yourself opportunity. But so you had a tendency to
I was going to the wrong thing. I mean,
you
I'm gonna be honest, because I didn't care. I was just crashing, and I felt like I don't know. I know why I was crashing because I was just coming to reality. I was like trying to put away my feelings and stuff, like trying to kind of compartmentalize within that. Like, you keep like putting something down, bury it down, right?
Yeah.
So I'm be honest. I feel like I picked the right person to do that with because we both were doing the same thing. So it made it even feel like I was even angrier. So
that's how the devil works. He don't give you exactly what you,
Right. So it made me even angry. But I'm saying like we both knew where we stood. Kind of like I understood where I was at the first day I was there. I was like, he's not finna let me really do what he said. He's not. I'm not gonna give me a fair whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just here. Like I'm just trying to. Trying to be here.
Instead of you just saying, you know what, I'm about face, I'm out of here.
But yeah,
because you could have did that.
I could have did that, but I wanted to stay. The experience.
I know you want to have a camaraderie with
it. The experience with my brother. But it's still cool. Like even though that got a little messed up. Not messed up, but I'll talk about that later. But
reason why that got messed up because he wasn't respecting the grind what you was doing.
I know, but I'm gonna say something about that. I do want to say one thing about that.
But she don't know about that, so that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to get back on topic.
Okay,
but listen. Basically, what I'm saying is, I did it. I found somebody who was I knew they weren't gonna do too much the first time because it looked too good in the beginning.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I should go into that.
No, you probably shouldn't. Cause she want to jump back. She want to jump back on topic.
I do want to go into it though, like some other point, other time.
Well, you got her. We got her.
He's just one of those people.
Me and you should have just stayed up there.
But he's like the type of person where it was like when it was good, it was good. But one little,
we all got flaws.
It's never quite. I don't explain it. I don't really want to say. They never quite achieve like what you were supposed to do all the way through. It hurt him. And that's why his thing came in was it's always so close. And I understand it because guess who he's around? Top dogs, right? Top dogs.
Company you keep.
No, because he's around top dogs, so you gotta eat.
Yeah.
If you don't eat, you don't eat.
Yeah.
No, but listen, do you understand that though?
She already sleeping. You said something like that. She ain't gonna be able to eat.
Listen. You don't eat. Okay, listen. Say you surround yourself around.
I know exactly what you're saying, but you
surround yourself about millionaires, right?
You don't eat.
If you're not making it to, saying if you're not keeping up with 100K, you're getting.
Oh, really?
Basically, what you're saying is if this is starving,
you're falling off of their care list.
Yeah.
Which means if you're not leveling up with them, they're dropping you.
But see, you know why you know why I want to live in it? Because sometimes you got to get pride. That's why I'm okay with your brother eating some humble pie right now.
That's his story.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you his whole story because I know it. Like obviously, you were tight.
You got loyalties. Yeah.
I was so loyal to the point where it was like anything you would say about because I knew what I knew about that. It was also a little deceptive, but I knew like the true. Like I do know what was wrong and what was right. I knew that. Like, I want you to understand that. I know. That's a whole other different thing. But I'm just saying, like, he had this you hang with the top dogs, so you gotta eat. So if you're not eating, your whole existence, you don't really know who you are.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're so used to being. I'm trying to find
everything. Identity was in football.
And even if you do make it above it, then he don't know what to do. Because he's like, this is who I looked up to.
Yeah. So he don't have a leader mentality,
right?
And that's why he always liked to be around you because you always, even you didn't know where you were going, you gonna make them think you know where you going. That's not how your mentality
and I was
is
teaching,
like that.
I promise you, like you're gonna see it when You're gonna see it. Not
I see
maybe
it
not
with
this
your
year.
brother. You ain't gotta say. I see.
No,
how
but you're gonna see about how he acts. It's gonna be a direct image of how like I was every day like pouring. Like, and honestly, that was me like soaking. That was me like catching me in my lowest moment. But it felt like a high moment for him.
Gotcha.
Like that. So it's like the stuff I'm saying is like deeply poured in, and the stuff I'm hearing is like regular to me. But it's like I understand for him it's a lot. You know?
But could you see that when I was telling you should be hanging, well, just like you were saying, you hang with millionaires, then you're gonna be million. But if you fall off, so that's even in the company you keep. So can you realize you in your company that you were keeping, you wasn't amongst millionaires. You were you was like you're a millionaire, but you wasn't hanging with millionaires, so which devalued your existence and that like other people's mindsets. That's why I was
yes, and that's why I was saying like I basically taught him a new like. Not the exact way to go, but I taught him like a new like you can do this, and people really will rock with this. He'd be like, yo, like at first he would be like, yo, like what do you know, like you just did this how you are? And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, no way. And from that point on, I would consistently prove to him that the way I am just works. Like,
but it works for you because you.
No, but I'm saying, right.
But he's somebody trying to imitate what you're doing.
That's
only gonna work for so long.
And that's why I told him, I was like, you have to we can't really speak. Like we can't because you're gonna copy it too much. You gotta find it on pizzazz, right? But I'm saying that he understood that. Now I'm really saying something though. Like Mama knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like.
Girl, you're gonna lose your sister because we supposed to be talking about something totally different. You didn't segue to something else, and she look.
All right, but listen. Basically, I told him like being you is cool. Like you just really embrace the be over the top and really tap into who you are. You can be great, and that's what you always tell me. And I never understood that, but I understood why I was with somebody else.
Yeah,
but it makes me understand it a little bit more towards myself because you see me in the same way that I see him. Like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. Right, and I shouldn't be wasting my time doing that. But in that season, I had nothing else to do.
You really did have something.
I chose not to do anything else because I was kind of like, because before I even met him, I was kind of already done. Like the first week that I was there, I kind of already knew what it was, and I just fell into it even more so with that.
But you should. But my said instead of when you realize what it was, because you want to take the coaching route, then you should have just locked it. You should have pivoted and say, okay, well, how am I going to be more beneficial in a coaching capacity? Let me see if I can talk my way into seeing like GA or whatever, you know. But instead of you doing that, you was like, okay, I'm going this route, and then you have to realize how many people were looking at you as or whatever, and then you have to, you know what I'm saying? Right. So you just like ask yourself now, sit back and reflect and say, was that worth that? Like, you know what I'm saying? My image, was it worth it? Was my, you know?
And you know the sad thing is, like, I don't know. I just don't really know.
I don't think it was worth it.
No, not if it was worth it. It definitely wasn't worth it. But like, if they would accept me back there in that same way, would they accept me back there? It's like, would they value the low with the high?
But that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I didn't have to create that for myself. I did it.
Yeah.
And honestly, like in the moment, I didn't think about how it was gonna look. But I was like, dang, like Mama was right.
You have to think about all your statistics and your math, how you could be able to call this. That's what you could have contributed to the team.
But I'm saying, like, some people know, like, and me, I was just like, let me be selfish. Like, when I get the chance to do this, I'm gonna really do it. So I don't want to have like free services type of thing. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna prove it to you. Like, if I'm gonna get something done, I'm gonna do it. And that's why I always tell you, like, I feel like I'm designed for it because there's some people who got so high up. Just shiesty, right? But what I would do would not be shiesty. Like, it wouldn't be shiesty like on some like, you know, people always take the shortcut. Like, I'll pay them and they're just gonna come to my school and we're gonna win. Yeah, and we're gonna do this. Yeah. I'm gonna have a conversation with them and be like, look, this is what I really think. Like, you know, we could talk about something real. Yeah. Those type of conversations that's what keeps you in. Like Nick Saban and all them, he talks to his players all know him personally. You know, how he wake up in the morning.
But what I'm saying is,
you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff makes you locked in people.
Yeah, but what I'm saying was when you had the opportunity to do that, then you know, instead, because you at the end of the day, you're gonna always have to choose you. Period. If nobody else is on your side, if I'm as your mama is not on your side, you better be on your side. This is real life stuff though.
Well, we know.
But you got to be on your side no matter what. Like if I'm telling you you can't win, you better tell me I can't. You don't even tell me nothing. You could be just from. You can just literally tell you that I'm gonna win, no matter what. Yeah, because you definitely had to walk through that this whole year. She literally, because so many people were against her, she just knew what she was gonna do, and she knew who she was. And so that's how you have to lock in, because this is your like, early life experience with that, but don't think it's your last experience with that. So that's why
my first one ain't gonna be last.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. You lock in on you.
Yeah, that's the lesson I learned is one that you go directly through. To be honest. But
no, I just told you.
You shouldn't want to. You shouldn't want to.
I just told you a smart man learned from the lessons, that life lesson that he had, and a wise man learned from somebody else's lesson, so they ain't got to go through it.
Yeah, you told me that. You did tell me that earlier, and that's the truth.
Yeah,
it was the truth.
So you ain't got to worry about.
That's how Nathan doing.
That's how I do.
You don't have to.
That's how he did it his whole life. I feel like. For the most
part. Absolutely, because he like watching you. You go through something. He be like, Now some of the stuff he want to go through.
I do want to say one thing though.
What?
So like back when all that stuff was going around, one time I bought a pizza. And
pizza.
Yeah, so he make a confession right now. I don't know what the confession gonna be. You bought.
I'm not gonna say that too incriminating. Like just say
incriminating.
I know, right?
You don't like talking about.
Okay, what is it?
You bought a pizza, right? And I brought it in there. I said, let's split in half. And he was like, got up, just acting all nonchalant. Her usual was like, trying to act tough in front of your,
who, Nathan?
You know what I'm saying, your baby brother, whatever. Come here. Bang. He said, you want some more? Like, we ate just about almost to the end. And he was like, you want some more? It's like, yeah. It's like, he gave me 2 more pieces. No, 3, like 2 or 3. I don't know. So like,
am I gonna get upset?
No.
Hurry up.
Okay, he was 2 or 3 like pieces.
He's a great storyteller, child. That's why you should be on the channel. Go ahead.
He handed it to me. I'm like, damn, like I appreciate it. Even though it's a piece I bought. Like I was telling him I'm appreciative of that. Like that's something I bought.
Yeah.
Like Nathan would never just say that's somebody he bought. Anyway, I'm like appreciate it. And he was like, yeah, bro. And he knew I was like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knew.
Oh yeah, he know. I know. No. And that's why he was so. And that's why he was so like, I can't even believe I'm here with this. Like I can't even believe that. And then he was getting mad at me for being concerned. You know what I'm saying?
And he had a real moment with me though. Like he sat there, he knew like consciously, like he was like, Michael, like you're good, like.
Cause you brought worry to him that didn't have to be there. You understand what I'm saying? Cause all he know is big brother. I look up to him. I listen to what he say. He gonna always have my back. He always, gonna tell me the right thing. And then when you had a moment, that was just a moment in your life. So it ain't defined you forever. But you see what I'm saying? When you had a moment, it's never been flipped that he had to say, oh, let me look out for Michael. You understand? Like he's never had to do that. So that was his very first time. And y'all were away from home when he had to experience that. So he didn't know how to like, wait, what? Like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Because he's never had to be in that position.
Yes, like...
What?
Okay. Now, anyways.
We'll have this talk again without her because she feeling left out because she don't know what we're talking about.
No,
or do you know what we're talking about?
Both of you to assume I don't.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, but I feel like it shouldn't have been that much of a big deal. Like, I get that I don't do nothing for real. Like, and that's why Nathan likes me. Because I ain't doing none of the swing.
How about he love you because you're his sister? How about that?
I didn't say love. I said like. There's a difference between loving and liking.
Okay.
Because I can love someone all day long doesn't mean I like you. Like, what?
Do you like me?
Yeah, but like there was a time in our life, me and Nathan loved each other, but we didn't like each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's for sure. But, like, back in high school, when he had to be the older brother, because Michael was at college, he knew what it was like. Yeah. But never to the full extent, because I didn't do nothing.
No, he never experienced.
Like, if it was Michael in my position, like, if me and Michael switched ages, it'd been a whole... But you almost finna hit the thing.
But I really feel like...
Like, you're finna hit the thing. But I'm saying...
Master. That one?
Blue one.
Yeah, okay, somebody spam. Okay, yes.
Anyways, but what I'm saying is if Michael switched to me, like if I was your age and you were my age back in high school and I was at college and you and Nathan were there, it'd been a whole different story. Because your timing and my timing were 2 different timings. Let me say that. And Nathan's timing and my timing are 2 different timings. Like there, in no scenario could have been
You see
if
what
I
I'm
was the
saying?
oldest.
Yeah, I'm finna.
Like in no scenario could have been I was the oldest because Nathan wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't think Nathan would like. I feel like Nathan would be a whole different person if I acted the way you acted.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he would have crashed out. Like
Nathan's
genuine.
interesting. Nathan's interesting. He's such an interesting character.
I know,
It's like sometimes I
because
try to like play it off like
no,
he's
listen,
like whatever,
he respects
but
you
he's
a
an
little
interesting
too
character.
much for my liking, and don't respect me enough.
Nathan's an interesting
That's all I'm
character. Though,
saying.
like
'Cause
in
he
any
thinks I'm
story
a
that you
baby.
know, anybody who can tell you, he's like, oh, what's down Nathan? Interesting. Like he's
If you ask
something about him
multiple
just, like,
people, they're all gonna have
genuinely,
a
like,
different answer.
Wait a minute.
something,
Hold on.
Something
Hold
about him
on.
genuinely like interesting. Like you just think about something that's
He's
like
a character, all
You're
right?
right.
I
rational,
wanna know,
like-
y'all talking about my baby. Don't do that.
And I'm talking the truth. What
Okay.
I'm saying is Nathan would not be able to handle it if I acted the way Michael acted at my age.
What reason why? Because
Because
first
he
of all, you're
never
a
had to
girl.
deal with. No, I'm
And-
saying if Michael was me
Oh.
and I was Michael and I was my own gender,
Mm-hmm.
Michael's age in when I was in high school with Nathan.
I'm actually
And
glad I'm the
Michael-
oldest because I feel like
So
You should be.
imagine Michael in his 8th grade self and Nathan and you like your 8th grade actions
Oh,
in
how
9th
gorilla
grade
talk. I'm sorry.
and Michael and Nathan was in a junior year.
yeah.
He wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I am kept though. Like, I'm glad I'm the oldest though.
Oh,
Mikhail.
Gorilla Talk was here. I'm sorry, Gorilla Talk. He was here when Nathan went to college. When y'all went to
Really?
college, yeah. He was like, eventually she'll read it. I'm sorry, I didn't have the phone up, but Gorilla Talk. I wish I would have called him before he got off.
Essentially, what I'm saying is Nathan had it easy. So whenever it got hard, it was an issue.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna be honest though.
He had
If
it
I was the
real
youngest,
easy.
I think I would be the worst
You would.
sibling to ever be existing.
No. You would just be hard headed.
No, but I think I would be doing some like
Deviant
outlandish
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Outlandish stuff. Because
I'm sorry.
if I wasn't the oldest,
I'm
I feel
telling-
like
I
I
don't
would
think
be just
Nathan
like
was- I don't think
I don't know
Nathan-
how that would impact me though, because Nathan could have been a certain way on me.
No, I don't
that I
think
could've
Nathan's
took it.
built to be the oldest.
Right. So it's
Like,
just like
in general. Like,
but obviously everybody has to adopt a different role. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
know, but like I'm saying, if you weren't here, I don't think Nathan is built
Listen,
to be
if-
the oldest.
Yes, he was.
If he had to be, he
if you-
would.
If
but I
Nathan
don't
had
think
to really put
listen,
like some
he
type
could,
of guidance,
but I'm
If you-
saying
he would be
that-
so locked in on that. Because
Like,
Nathan,
genuinely.
He like to run stuff.
I'm saying,
He
but the thing is,
does.
I'm just saying,
Too
like,
much.
if I was the youngest though, and it wasn't like Nathan wasn't the way he is, and he was like me, I'd probably be doing whatever. Like for real. That's why
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that I did
If Nathan
help
was,
path
if he was
him.
the oldest, neither one of y'all be able to do anything. Because he would definitely put the authority down. Nathan is
That's what I'm saying.
authoritarian,
Nathan,
for real.
Yeah,
He's
but I'm
not playing
saying,
with
but
y'all.
since he never had to do it, it was just like a news flash
You know he
in his
would.
head.
Literally.
Yeah,
But
he
I'm
be crashing
saying-
out. They be full
Then I'm
crashing.
telling you, every
Sometimes
day
they gonna crash out or something for sure.
he'll crash out on
He
me
gonna
if I did
he gonna
something.
spaz. You be like, no. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
been-
no,
He's
it-
straightening into your head like, no.
I feel like Nathan's the type of person, whenever
Nathan, when Nathan get daughters,
no.
he gotta be a different type
He
of guy.
gonna
a
have to
different
lock
man.
in.
Yeah, but you know
He gonna have to lock
He
in.
gonna get numbed down by it. Listen,
I have a
Nathan's gonna
feeling
become a
Nathan's
softie.
first kid
He
might
get
be a
married.
daughter,
He's
and I'm
he
hoping
definitely-
for it
I feel
too.
like Nathan, what happened to the horror body?
I hope Nathan's
he-
first kid's a daughter. Because
Uh-oh.
then he gonna have to ask me.
Don't-
and
don't
then
let
I'm gonna
him
be
in.
like,
Don't let-
remember when?
Don't let him. Don't tell him
Remember
that.
No, listen,
He's gonna get upset.
listen.
I said it
I can
before.
tell Nathan when he get married, he's gonna be so soft. It's gonna become to the point. I'm like, Nathan, why you so soft?
And I'm gonna bring
He'll
it
be
back
like, what you
up.
talking about? But you used to, no, you used to be. And
I'm gonna tell
Nathan's the
him.
type to do that because he's so like,
Well, he
Forget
want,
about
he
it.
want things to work, and that, I mean, because I think that as long as he's soft to his wife, it don't really matter.
I'm saying he's gonna
rest
become
of the-
softer. Like,
What?
you
Yeah.
know how he gonna eventually be like, Michael, like he gonna say something like real like sappy. I'm like, Nathan, what's up with
Who
you?
is you?
You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I can already see that playing out. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how he's gonna be because he's gonna be all soft. But I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be funny. Like,
Honestly, I think I'd be the best oldest child. I feel like I am an oldest child because let's be honest, y'all acted like I was. Because anytime Mama
telling the
wasn't here,
oldest- she telling the
no,
oldest she's the best oldest.
Because anytime Mama wasn't here,
cat.
who did it land on? Me. Because you know what? When Mama said clean, where were you at? Where were you at? And who was controlling the house? Me. And you know what's
The
wild to
youngest
me?
one, y'all
I
have.
actually agree with that though. I
And you
actually
know
agree.
what's
I said
wild to
Michaela
me?
would be the best. Like, if the oldest had to be ranked, I definitely say
I'm number one.
Michaela,
And
Nathan,
listen.
then me. But we got the exact opposite way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If- now,
But
my
it worked
thing
out
is-
in a better way though. Opposite, I think
Yeah,
opinion.
it worked out the best way it is, the way y'all are. If you were the baby, Mike, if
That'd
you were
be
the baby,
evil.
yeah,
That'd
he
be
would be
terrorizing.
so.
I think I'd be so crass. Like,
He'd be so right.
I like
with it.
Nathan
So
Michaela be so
irritating.
ding ding, and I'd be like,
My thing is, by
See,
the
I-
time
I can get away with all this.
my thing is, by the time Mama got to you, I feel like she would have softened up because I wasn't a problem child.
Michaela,
Oh,
you,
Nathan-
Mama had softened up
Nathan-
talking to you,
no,
but you
listen.
were so already good. You was
That's what I'm
already-
saying.
You had it. You
I'm
had
like,
the basics.
listen, I feel like
So
I'm
it's
the
like, dang,
kid
she got
that.
it.
Sweet baby.
I'm saying is, I'm the kid that everybody thinks raising kids is easy, and then you would have popped out, and then you would have been like, I'm like, no, calm down.
Ah, it's racist.
Okay, be quiet, Michael. Niggas always saying that. You's always do too much. I'm saying like you would have been off the rails, and mine would have been soft by then. I feel like. 'Cause
Moolah.
I'm very much I do what I want to do, but I ain't gonna do nothing throwed. Like that's weird to me. You know what I mean? I'm straight.
No, but
And y'all-
for
you
sure,
and
she
Nathan
would have
be
been
playing
the.
around.
Michaela got it quick though. Like she understood, like okay, right is right, wrong is wrong. You actually understood pretty fast. Me, it took me forever. Well, I always knew, but like I feel it took me a little longer. Than it took
I feel like you be an
for sure.
irritating younger sibling.
No, I'll probably be crashing. I'll probably be doing whatever. Like legitimately doing.
Legitimately.
I feel like
I know.
legitimately like I'll be outside
And you
right
would
now.
get away with
Like I
it
literally
too.
be outside in the parking lot doing something.
I feel
I'll
like
be
you
out
would get
here.
away with it too because by then, if I was the first child,
Mama
Mama
did
would have
loosen
thought it
up.
was sweet.
Miguel, she did get softer with you, yes,
Because
you're
I
a
didn't
girl.
do nothing. First
And I
of
feel
all,
like she already was softer to you.
no.
She'd be hard on
Let
you.
him talk.
I'm saying he's wrong though.
Okay,
Like,
wait till
I
he
feel like-
finishes.
I feel like she's
his
gonna be hard on you because she knows you're a direct reflection, but she's also gonna be softening you on certain stuff. And I really did see how you played out. Like you were just like, but you already had the right from wrong down. Mama knew when you were capping. She knew when you're not because it's like you're so predictable because you're just like her. You like you can't fool anything. So it's like it's just funny. Like that's why I knew that for sure. Like you probably be like the best. You had the easiest like coast, but you were already correct. So Mama didn't do too much.
Exactly. I feel like, but I'm
But if you
saying
had-
y'all think
But she was already pretty like.
no. But Nathan
Conscious, you know what I mean?
Nathan had it stuck in his head that Mama was going.
Me, I
so
would have never been
soft with
conscious.
me.
I would have just.
No. But Nathan had it stuck in his head that Mama was going so soft with me, and I'm like, Nathan, think about it. What have I ever actually done
Let's be honest.
that
though.
I deserve to get like
You never actually
in
you
trouble?
never really actually did anything, which is the funny part about
Exactly.
it. But it's just
Nathan
like
used to blame stuff
yo,
on me.
I got Nathan in trouble so many times off of just the
He get
fact
me.
that he gonna go with
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
You never run wrong.
Yeah.
Mama used to do this guilty by association.
No,
thing.
it's not that it was good by association. If I did something, Nathan's gonna agree that
Yeah,
it was done.
Nathan
bothered you too much.
Nathan can see me do something and I'll lie about it, and Nathan's gonna still say that nah, this is Michael said was the truth. And get
Yeah,
me,
I know that's what's
and you're supposed
wild
to
to
trouble.
me. That's
And
what-
I'm like, Nathan, just don't take the bullet. Man,
That's
you gonna
what
take
in
the
my
bullet for it.
childhood made
Nathan's
me
a
so
soldier.
mad.
Nathan's a hard soldier for you.
No,
very loyal.
he's with you.
Nathan's gonna
Not for
ride
me.
with you till you gotta cross
No,
him.
ride with you, and I mean you as in Michael.
You gonna ride
Not
with you till you have to
me.
cross him?
Yeah.
No.
There's no bullet that need to go to his back. Nathan,
No.
no. Nathan,
I'm telling you, this is only with you.
Nah,
though.
you're done. Nah, you're done. You don't trust nobody ever again.
No.
That's all he did.
Hi, Carla.
That's only with you though. Like
I know, but
you
I'm saying that's
can't
what Nathan is.
count
Nathan is never switched
with
up on me
you.
truly.
Yeah,
Hi,
but you can count on. You can
Ariana?
count on. Like,
Ariana?
you can count on. Listen, you can't count
I'm
on a
sorry
finger
if I
how
said your
loyal
name
Nathan's
incorrectly.
been to me. Like if I
Nathan
said
be-
something,
Nathan
if
be
I said a
faking the
stick
mean,
was a
though.
stick,
But
he would say it's
Nathan-
so.
Hold on, but y'all can't be talking at the same time because they can't understand what you're
Listen,
saying.
Okay,
listen. Nathan
I-
be fake mean to you. He's not actually mean to you. Like,
No. I'm
sometimes he
saying
is.
Nathan purposely got me in trouble. There wasn't a time that Nathan could get me in trouble. That
Do you know
didn't
why?
get me in
You know why he
trouble.
did that,
Y'all
right?
coming on here to
Because he
voice
was
y'all
mad.
y'all childhood trauma.
Nathan,
Yes.
well, listen.
High
Nathan
Dollar
didn't get you.
Entertainment. How
I'll tell my. I want Mama to hear what I'm about to say.
how Odie?
Ma,
Go
Basically,
walk in.
what I'm saying is,
How Anthony?
Nathan didn't want
Walk in.
Michaela to get.
They over here. I am locked in. Y'all over
No,
here expressing
Mama.
y'all childhood trauma. So I'm like,
Mama,
it ain't
the
nothing.
only reason that Nathan.
Listen.
I'm no main means for y'all
This is what
childhood
I'm saying
trauma.
though. No, you're not the main reason.
Talk
I'm
Listen,
a whole
about-
vibe.
Mama,
What?
Mama. So Nathan, remember how Nathan would always rock with me, so we all get in trouble together. So since Michaela had no one to get in trouble with, he would do stuff to make sure she get in trouble, so you could experience what he experienced, because he would experience that all the time.
No, but he chose it for himself. He chose
he's
it
always.
for himself.
But listen, that's really how he was trying to do you.
Somebody so silly. A dog says, wow, this is a real ghetto life. You ain't lived because they ain't got. It's far from ghetto life.
No, I'm saying like
experience.
Yeah, say for example, I used to get in trouble a lot. Like not a lot, but enough that was common. Can you listen to it though?
I'm listening. Mama, stop.
Nathan would get in trouble a lot just because of being with me, right? So since he's with me, he wants to do that to somebody else. He wants somebody else to feel how he felt. So he would just mess with you. He don't care if he get in trouble or not. He don't care. Because he's like, I want somebody to be in trouble with me. I want somebody to be in trouble with me. That's all it is. And he do it to this day. But it's just
Listen,
to this day, you
my
fall for
thing is, no.
Because you know nothing gonna really happen. He just wanted to hear some
My
blessing.
issue was he chose to go along with it. He chose to let himself get in trouble. My thing is, I never chose
You don't understand though. Me and Nathan were like this though, man. Me and Nathan were like this.
Michael, I can't believe you don't think I know that. I know y'all like this.
Before you were even born,
Michael,
we used to sit on Mama, like on her stomach,
rub
Mama used
I know. I've seen the video.
Rubbing your belly, talking about where's Michaela at? Like, that's stuff that we were doing. Like me and Nathan are locked into
I know,
like that.
Michael.
Nothing can ever mess that up. Like ever. Like
I know.
Me and Nathan was before you even existed. Me and Nathan were like this.
Locked me.
We were rubbing on you before you even were real. Cause you were. Mom, Michaela's -2 months, and we're rubbing on her already. We're already touching her head, rubbing her belly. Like you know what I'm saying? We knew you before you even knew yourself. So of course, me and Nathan.
You right. Me
and Nathan were locked in like that. So it's like.
Yeah, but that's not fair.
There's nothing that you can do about it. Like, it's literally legitimately like.
Nothing you can do that.
Yeah, like I understand. Like
I don't want to reiterate.
You don't understand. This is the youngest child issues. Like this is childhood trauma for the youngest children. Y'all think y'all got it sweet, and y'all don't have it sweet. Matter of fact,
I don't understand I don't know what you can say that you got wrong as a baby.
I ain't saying I got nothing wrong. I said that's childhood trauma. Y'all don't know how it is unless you're the only girl and your youngest girl. Oldest child girls and youngest child girls, and y'all the only girls in the family. Y'all get it. Otherwise, you don't. I'm locked in. Like maybe if you're the only girl in the family, I feel like you would get it. Like you don't get it because you had all girls.
Why are you yelling so loud? We like right
because
here.
Y'all ain't listening for real. Y'all ain't comprehending what to comprehend. Like y'all talking about y'all.
Okay, you just want to make it sound like the baby of the family just gets such a bad thing. You really got the. You don't have to worry.
Y'all say easiest, but it's also the loneliest.
How's it lonely?
Right.
Oh, because they won't let you do nothing?
They didn't listen.
No, I understand.
For consecutive 4 years straight.
You're the last of everybody.
No, listen.
You gotta
for
put it on for the end.
Yeah.
I think for a consecutive of my whole childhood,
you brought it up strong,
it was never me. Like, it was always Michael and Nathan this, Michael and Nathan that. And then whenever it's me, it's like, Michaela, can you do this? Michaela, you know where this is? Michaela, this and that.
Wait a minute. Like, why do we ask you that? Because who always putting stuff up?
Because that's how, listen, you see how you said who's always putting stuff up? That means who's always doing the stuff that needs to be done. Like, it always fell back on me. Because Michael, whenever we're at home and you weren't here, who was cleaning? It was me. Michael and Nathan both on the game. Michael would track you, and as soon as you're within a 10-minute radius, Michael pulls up and try to do stuff.
And that's the truth.
Listen, Odie got the truth. Odie just said, if you got a fam, everyone thinks that they got it the hardest in the family. I don't care what position you're in. He or she is 100%.
I will be honest though, Michaela.
Correct.
I do agree with like.
Be realistic.
I agree with what Michaela's saying.
And he said you got to think about my struggle. Think about mama's struggle for real.
Michaela did have a point.
I love that.
Point when she said that she did do a lot of the real stuff. Michaela was doing a lot of real stuff. That's why I do trust Michaela. Like I trust her hardcore. And the thing is, like, Michaela is reliable to how she's gonna act, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like when it comes down to the real deal though, like her path was easier. Because she
y'all always feel like her path is easy. She just telling you she feel like it was the hardest.
But I feel like listen, it was most guided though. You have the most guidance, right? So
but Michael,
I understand.
Michael,
you had the most time and the most guidance.
No. I feel like Michael was thrown to the wolves. Let me be honest. I feel like Nathan had it the sweet.
Mama.
Like
this is how I feel.
Sweet.
I feel like I get to be proud of something that happens. And Nathan and Michaela do. I can be proud of that. That's why I'm genuinely proud when they do stuff. Michaela won't ever get to experience that. How you directly impacted how they turned out until she has her own kids. Like I really feel like I directly impacted Michaela's high
Well,
school
you
experience.
good. Y'all gonna hit my mic. Don't hit my people.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I
Michael
feel,
moving
but
around
no,
that
I feel like I directly impacted what really went on.
Mm-hmm.
Like hands on. Like if I didn't do this, then this wouldn't have been like this. If I didn't tell you this information, then
Hi,
this
Christy.
you know how I did, like how Nathan, like
Uh-huh.
I feel like I definitely were directly impacted. But y'all didn't really directly impact us. Besides this, like we're looking at her like, oh, it's a little like, oh, she's trying to finally like she's trying.
When she made y'all softer as men,
Well,
she made you
Not
conscientious
really.
of.
No, because listen, when we looked at
Not
you,
really.
here's how I feel.
How you gonna jump your opinion in on what I had to say?
Okay.
I never felt that way.
Because listen, when we look at you, I look at you like this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, Michaela's trying to be like, each year be like, oh, shut them more like mama. Oh, shut them more like mama. Oh. That's how every year until you finally act just like mama now. And most of them saying the same. I'm like, that's how I viewed you.
Mama.
Like, so I'm like, dang, like she turned into a whole little person quick.
Yep. See, Odie understand where we going with
Mama,
this.
you didn't even hear Mike for real.
Listen,
Did you not hear him?
what did you say, baby, on the last part?
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness,
I was reading
that's
Odie's
funny.
comment because Odie be cooking. He cook. Okay,
No.
wait.
Listen,
Now I was
say
just
that
saying, like
again,
I was
Michael.
saying, like each year I just kind
Chris-
of, I think Michaela's like each year she get kind of more like you, and then I was just like she grew up kind of quick in my eyes.
Do you feel like
'Cause I
that?
had to.
To me, like
Girl, you like you had a tough life.
she,
No, she didn't say she had to.
that's the biggest cap on this whole
No,
program.
None of y'all had no tough life like that.
I'm not saying like that. I'm saying I had to be responsible. Because
That's right. Odie
everybody
said
knew
nothing
y'all
under the
two
sun.
weren't. Everybody knows y'all two weren't.
We're gonna do what?
I said I had to be responsible.
Oh, step up.
Listen,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is you ain't have to
Like I feel like I was the role
Listen,
model and
but
I'm the youngest.
But listen,
Which
you
is
have a
wild to me.
direct impact on our whole outcome. Like
They are
I
under
know.
30.
But-
I feel like I have direct impact on your whole
You
outcome.
did, and I'm
Nathan-
telling you, Nathan
and I
had
had-
a lot of impact on me.
And I said I had a lot of impact on Nathan and you. So it's like I feel how I directly impacted you.
You did.
You don't feel how you directly impacted on us because you weren't us seeing us from little up. You just saw me as up, and you always just knew I was older than you until
Oh,
you
thank
realized
you,
that we're not that much
Olivia.
different. That's all.
They
it
under
is.
30 though for sure. Go ahead.
Who asked this?
No, she was just somebody make a comment said y'all look like y'all under 30, and I say they are.
Oh.
Yeah,
ahead.
basically, like, Michaela, when you have kids, you understand, like, the direct, you watch them grow up, it's like, like, you can feel proud of them, even, like, more proud than you feel
No,
yourself.
I get that. I know what you're saying. I'm
That's
saying.
how I feel like with Nathan, I'm like, I'm probably proud for him, like, it's me.
My thing that made me the maddest as a child is nobody ever listened to me. Like, genuine. I'm not talking about you, mama.
Oh, girl, I bet.
You
Okay,
always,
let me-
you
Let me
always
just get
think
up,
it's-
like,
let me
I'm not
relax.
really talking about you for real.
Because you know I be but you know I be listening to y'all
You
thoughts.
do, but
y'all
you don't really
dreams.
do nothing about it. Like,
What you mean I don't do nothing about it?
cause you know, okay, listen, let me.
You
get
wouldn't have
in.
graduated early if I hadn't stood
I'm
behind
not
you
talking
10
about
toes.
that, mama.
What are you talking about?
You always, she always trying to get in her
Exposing.
feelings, and I'm trying to say
I'm not in my
Like,
feelings.
come
I
on,
just,
yes, you is. 'Cause
Baby,
you
I'm
would
gonna-
have said that if you weren't.
I'ma stand
Let me-
10 toes down when you
Mama, I'm
want.
not
As
saying
long as you
that.
got a clock, so.
Okay, I'm gonna clock that
Can
too.
y'all let me talk?
Go ahead.
Goodness.
Go ahead.
I'm saying is nobody really listened to me,
I
as
listen.
in Michael and
Hold on,
Nathan. I literally just
Thank
said
you,
not
Olivia.
you, mama.
Okay.
I literally just said not you.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention because I'm looking at him. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so stop looking. Listen. Anyways, I'm saying, like, if I ever try to give advice, Nathan be like, what you know? You're so tired. He thinks, to this day, he thinks I'm like 5 years old. Like, he acts like I'm not in his generation. Like, what is this? He,
Nathan talks to you about a lot of stuff.
No,
I ain't
he
gonna just,
doesn't.
I'm not gonna just let you
Mama,
just sit here and
no,
drag
he
my
doesn't.
child.
He be having real thoughts with Michaela for
No,
sure.
he
Yeah, he be having
doesn't.
real conversations, more real conversations with you now.
when?
Oh my
All he
god.
be talking about is the game, for real.
Yeah, that's the most we be talking.
Ashley called
You
y'all
don't
look
talk to
under
me that much.
20.
You talk to you more. You talk
Oh,
to me.
Olivia, girl, you trying to be my
But it's
friend.
never for
Mama,
something
you talking to my
serious.
bestie.
Nathan talking to Michaela way more you talk to me.
Yep, now.
100%.
Now. But I'm saying, but he
No,
never
Thank you,
listens.
Olivia.
No, he
Appreciate
always
that.
has though, like on the low. On the low, he always is
But
talking
it's
to
never
Michaela.
about nothing
Just because he be
serious.
he be doing, like aggravating you, but he still be talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not
He
saying he
interacts
doesn't
with Michaela
talk
way
to
more
me,
than I
but he
interact
never
with Michaela.
talks to me about
Doriana,
nothing
I think
for
I'm
real.
sorry if I didn't pronounce your
Don't
name
talk about
correctly.
for real,
Hello.
just like kicking it.
Mama went
Well, yeah,
through
he
the
has
same
to.
stuff
After
as
all
you.
the years of
Being
irritating
consistent.
me, he should.
Thank
Anyway,
you. See, Odie be on
Mama.
point with it. What? I'm listening to you.
no, you're not.
Girl, you be wanting to say,
Anyways.
woe is me.
But
He
y'all
didn't
don't be
talk to him.
listening for real. Like, if I ever tried to give Michael advice, it was an issue. Like, he wanted to do his own thing. I tried to tell Nathan something. He's like, "You're a child. This is grown folk
Thank you,
conversation." As he's only not even 2 years older than me. Like, y'all want to act like y'all are so
Right, Odie?
intelligent, and like, y'all acting like I'm still 3. Like,
Girl, you the only girl,
So?
and you the youngest.
Yeah,
what do
but
you think
my
they're gonna
thing
do?
is, if y'all wanna,
You got brothers,
yeah. If I have to listen
You
to
are
y'all,
not
y'all
the-
should be listening to me.
but you ain't the
'Cause
only
y'all
girl
don't
that's
have a
singing
girl
that song.
perspective.
I promise you.
Well, I know that, Mama. This ain't. Ooh, I feel like you ain't even listen to me now. Cause
Okay.
ain't nobody want to hear that. I'm not the
You
only
don't-
one.
you just don't
who
wanna
has a
hear-
girl perspective.
But you don't.
I know that.
You just don't want to hear that.
Hear what?
You don't want to hear the fact that you the only girl, and they gonna protect you. They gonna always be
I
like
know.
that.
This isn't about that.
Even me, who you probably don't think gonna really do anything, I'm
This
gonna crash
isn't
out.
about
Let's be
that.
honest.
We all know that, Michael.
Like, if you
I
know
know
when I'm
that.
mad, I'm really turned up.
Michael, I know that.
That's why.
Oh, they even say, "Don't be mean to your mom,
Mama,
please,
Mama,
Michaela."
I think we all
I'm not being
understand.
mean. Y'all just keep cutting me
Mama.
off.
Mom, we all understand that Nathan will go like instantaneously, like
Michael, I
snatch up
feel
the
like
situation.
you'd be the one to do
But I
something
would
for
really
real.
go crazy if it really was something to it. If it was really about that action, into the extra step. I'll
I'm
take
telling
it.
you,
But you
would take it to a point and you go past the point, Michael.
But
I know that.
Michael, he want to make sure before he get himself worked up, and I don't blame him because Michael was very. Let me get the details of stuff. No, but that's how Aunt Cookie is. My sister's like that. Remember, you'll never see her worked up, and she literally has to get the. Okay,
Yeah.
so what did you say? So what did you do?
Genuinely one time. It was around like the holiday,
Yeah,
and she was just kind of like so done with all the games, like all
Yeah.
the shenanigans,
Yeah.
all the faking needs to stop that. I was like, oh no, which one was it? A couple.
yep, I know what you're talking about.
You remember.
Yeah, but
she's probably like, can we just break up this box? I'm like, hey, can you really want to say, can we stop thinking for 1 second, please? Guys, like, let's lock in. Like, let's get back to our normal way we do things.
Yeah.
That's actually really, like, because people were stepping out of line.
Hi, Natalie.
People were really doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They were playing into the role too much.
Thank you, Olivia.
And that's why I feel like some of our family members.
Put it back over there.
I'm gonna talk to my people too.
That's why I feel like certain
Whoa.
family members
Uh-huh.
are, I don't want to say it, but.
Mariah, hi.
No, not
Michael.
fake bots. You know,
See, this is why I can't let her have a
Mama,
phone.
are you listening
Tell
to
her
what
to
I'm
put it down.
Well, I heard you say all the family members bots. I'm ready to see what you gonna say after that. I'm listening.
But it's irritating
Right,
me.
you're not saying anything back, so I
That's
was like,
what's irritating me.
okay, listen. I'm saying like they don't understand how the roles work and that it's all fake. It's all you're fake. Like, don't remember this is all fake. Like traditional how we act with each other. Like you could easily shift that narrative if you want to shift it, and that's what we kind of been doing. Where we're shifting there, like we're not gonna be doing. Is we're not gonna treat people differently.
Right.
It's because of
Right.
whatever stuff that we don't even care about. That's what you've been moved past. I know you always tell me to put stuff past. I'm like, yeah, you put stuff in the past, but all the other people who put stuff in the past, it's just kind of just like, dang, like each person could change.
But it's at everybody's timing because I didn't do it immediately. It need to be long, but some of the things I tolerate because I want y'all to have a certain experience.
Well,
Yeah.
I should say her name, but she got that. I don't know what she been through, whatever. Like she been through something for real.
Well, no, because time will tell you.
But
Time will tell about people.
She been through something for real because you could tell she's too so nice. But it's like she learned that lesson where she don't care about anything but what she's trying to do. It's I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like she care about her cause and she really sticking to it.
Yeah, Olivia, we don't think you're a bot. No, we don't think
No,
you're a
no,
bot.
not.
He's just a figure of speech. Go ahead.
Okay, listen. I'm saying like she really is sticking to what she want to do. Like her cause, like she found her cause, she found her mission. That's what she stuck to. Like she's a pure true servant.
Right.
It's refreshing, but a lot of people hate on it because it's like, how could you just?
That's my saying. Time would tell. My grandma used to say
How
that.
could you just let that, like, like a lot of people question what she be doing?
Yeah.
And I used to question it too. Like, I'm like, everybody questioning it, I'm going to question it. But now I understand it. Like, I actually do genuinely understand it. And
She really got a servant's heart. Like she really care about.
It's so crazy though, because like, I'm not saying that I can never be like that, but she is one of a kind, for sure. I've never met nobody like that. It's weird. So.
Anyways, back to topic. Please.
No, but I'm saying like,
You have never met somebody who passionate and locked in on what they're gonna do and they're gonna stand on it.
not like that though. That's like
Cause
that's even putting yourself below. Like it's putting others first so much to the point where you're okay with losing some money or losing some behind someone else becoming slightly better.
Yeah,
Like dang, like your whole life is dedicated to that. Like that's tough.
that's kind of what we're supposed to do. Have a servant's heart, right? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
people ain't gonna really do that though. Like
Some people will really do that. How you gonna say that?
she do, but I'm
That's
saying
what
like,
that's what parenthood
but
is all
you
about.
don't do that to random people you don't know.
Michael, you keep hitting me.
You can be a different type of person. You can do that to people that you don't know.
But can we get back on topic?
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be a different type of person because you're really dedicating your time.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I'm looking at the chat. I am Odie.
Can you get back on topic?
I'm listening to the chat. That's how I'm responding to you guys because the camera's way over there. But if you want me to, I didn't want you guys to feel like I was not listening to y'all. Do you want me to put the phone down?
Yes. And get back on topic, please.
Well, that's your brother got it off topic.
Go ahead.
Can you please get it back on?
Okay.
Put it over there and get back on topic, please.
Odie, do you want me to put down the phone? Because I was just trying to respond to you guys.
Yes.
Good, you are not even on the audience. I'm responding. I'm sitting right next to you.
Can you get
So
back
you don't
on
have
topic?
anything?
You're the one
Okay,
going.
I've already said mine.
No,
I was
you
the first.
didn't.
Yes, I
You said-
did.
Y'all stopped in the middle of Nathan because y'all wanted to go off on a tangent.
Michael, did I not say I would hang? I'd use you last. Didn't I not say I would hang with you because I know you about that vibe and that we will kick it? Didn't I say that?
Original. Yeah,
that was the original thing. So I know I finished
A bunch
mine.
of different stuff. I literally.
Yeah, Michael, because it was Michael's
What did
turn.
you say about Nathan?
Nathan was the second person I said, and I said Nathan be a confidant, and if I needed something like really like,
She did say
and if
that.
I wanted to hook up with somebody, I would go through
You know,
Nathan
the
because I
funny
know he
thing
would
is
give me
though,
that.
like, we don't got to do it all in one video.
I want to hear it. Y'all keep yapping. Come on, your turn.
Oh, my turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
hurry
You
up.
talking about phone addiction? Yeah, I didn't want y'all to fill out because at first when I
didn't
started,
pee for real, but
I didn't.
That's
You
all right.
announced that to everybody. Go ahead.
I don't care like that.
That's
your
too,
turn.
that's TMI. That's TMI.
Too much info.
Well, okay. Why don't you go? Why
said he go.
why he going to use the bathroom? Then you go ahead and go.
Yeah, go.
No.
So you're gonna just make them. You don't want me to talk to them, but yet you don't want to go and do your turn.
Well, now you can talk since he's leaving.
Okay, so this is for people who came in late. He was saying if we were all the same age and we were all like away at college or just in a similar environment and we were all the same age, do I feel as if I would be their friend and why? And vice versa. Would they be, imagining me their age, would they like be friends with me or be cool with me? That was kind of how it all started, and then it went out of control. He took it to the left and you went with it. Fifth shot of vodka and cheers everyone. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, Darren, be careful with that.
Y'all getting lit on Thursday? Wednesday?
Darren is. So imagine dealing with the devil. Of like, I get it, Odie. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to put the phone down. Like the first hour of the day, I don't even try to touch my phone. Just not doing it. I'm glad you're talking to me. You're the only YouTuber that is talking to me. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Olivia. I'm not sure why other people are not talking. Even though she wouldn't want me to talk to y'all.
I'm just saying, lock in.
I am locked in.
Yeah, but you're not really locked in.
Yeah, some people just, What? Some people just need to be blocked up in here. They do. I don't, and I'm not. My block game is pretty strong. But is that Ara? Arya? How you pronounce that name? Ara?
Area?
Gary? Okay. I don't know. Hi. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so that's what we're talking about now. So you need to get your situation. How would you be friends with me?
I heard you all went for Michael.
Why you gotta wait for him? This is about me. He don't care if you friends with me or not. Why don't you tell me?
Wow.
I feel like you'll be friends with me. I'm a whole vibe. And that's on period.
I don't think you've ever actually met me outside.
I haven't, but I the stuff
don't
you
think
tell me.
know me for real.
Oh, you don't think I do?
Not like my actual mannerisms. Not when I'm not in the house.
I think I do. I think I got a good perception of how you are.
Really?
Yeah, you've been telling me
Tell
stuff.
Tell me how you think I am.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you. You trying to segue into a different thing. Come on. You didn't even do your part. You not gonna do your part?
Now wrap it up. I
Okay.
got something to tell you one.
You got something to tell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was outside.
Huh?
Outside the video.
Okay. Well, why don't you just
You can't wait.
why can't you just tell me, or text me or whatever?
Nah, just.
Okay. I got really happy when you were talking to me. Oh, thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I made your day, sweetie. Thank you. We appreciate you for logging on and just being here with us. So are we gonna finish it or no?
Finish?
Yeah, we finished a different day, Kevin.
Okay, so we don't know what's going to be on, but he wants to finish this a different day, you guys. So we're gonna log off and we're gonna have we're gonna do this again tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What?
We'll probably do this again tomorrow night.
That's not fair.
Well, you the one that didn't want to say what you want
I
to
was
say.
waiting for him. He said, I gotta go pee real quick.
I get really happy. I get really happy when you were talking to me. Oh, the one before that. The one person was cursing at me, and he said he hated 10. Wait, what?
What?
Hated 10 years old. Well, you know, some people, you know, you gotta consider people. Some people
Where you
have
going?
mental stuff going on.
Most of the cards. Tell mom to come with me.
Okay, so we got a situation, you guys, and I gotta log off. My son just discovered something, and he don't want to say exactly what it is. So we gotta go, and so we appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate you guys engaging. Thanks Olivia for talking to us, and thank you Odie and all the other people who were talking. We appreciate you guys. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Are you gonna hit it off? Since he said something happened. I don't know what happened. I gotta go outside to find out.
Later.
So I'm not sure what happened.